Hello, everybody. This is Kill Me Hard. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. You'll use 60-watt light bulbs. Don't need much. Ain't that big a light. Huh. Can I have the compass, bro? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and that I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often. I need a good compass to show me which one is the North one. What if I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. New ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What? Changed the compass? They didn't teach you that in school? Folks got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century some Atlas company bought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North. And then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay, well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be, since you already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind then. Maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses got radiant paint on the dials, so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays. If I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. There's your meat. There's your meat, me. Since I had to pay you back all the meat you gave me for no reason. Hot rod. Brush ring. Ooh, actually I can do this. If I wear my clown pants. And my prototype car air freshener. I get trash soaked pants. That fucking sucked, okay. I'm going back to what I had. Hobo was trying to wrestle a stove out of a pile of trash. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi, Beanie, I'm Ernest. What are you up to? Trying to get the stove so I can haul back to our hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Oh, you know about the camp? Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get the stove back there, let me tell you. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Okay, well, what I need is 5 muscle, and I have 2. So, okay, hold on. I need to look at what I have going on right now. Moxie from food. And I'm oiled up from a potion, so... The only way to actually go up higher is to change a lot of what I've got on right now. Weapons aren't going to do much for me. Do I have a muscle pants? No, no muscle pants. The shoes aren't going to do anything either. I know that. So it'll just have to be my food that I do. There you go, man. There's your stove. Bye, Beanie. Okay, sleeves armor for that one. I think I've got stuff for sleeves armor. Let me, nothing in my hats. I don't even know why I went there. Sleeves armor there. Rings won't have any. Got a nasty spoon. I know it's going to be in here. Turns out that this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. Just to make a bad scene even worse, it looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made a home in here. Damn shovel. Hold on. I'm gonna have to just kill a bunch of fairies, I guess. Time to hit him with the sacks. I thought I clicked that one. Oh, well, whatever. Ow. Goodbye, mushroom. Take a rock. Got some fairy dust. It's in here. I gotta fight the flock of fairies, though. Flip from a big statue. That's how far you are away from this and what it is. Seems pretty depressed. Sit in here. Fuck that. Stomp through the crate lid. Give the top of the old crate a mighty stomp and end up ankle deep in compasses. Better than being ass deep in cump ankles. That's what you always say. Anyway, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined looking compass. Let's breathe a sigh of relief after you turn that off. Someone threw away a perfectly good cow skull. I'm putting that in my room later. Okay, that would allow me to That allowed me, if I would have done that earlier, would have allowed me to skip a few fights, but I'm fine with fighting fairies. It doesn't bother me. I forgot to use the sax. I accidentally pressed spacebar instead of using the damn saxophone. Thanks, dipshit. Ooh, a hanger. Never know when this could come in handy. Hobo knowledge. What's it say? What is junk really? Makes you think. Hello, fairies. I'll let the exploder do its thing. Ow. My brain. Ugh. Exactly. Exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Those fairies, they had nothing. Piggy bank. 240 meat. Let's go. And a shadow rift. Fuck it, we're going in. What the hell is going on here? Part of the nothingness is missing here. Am I not allowed to punch? Like, what is this? Is there like a wind-up? Like... Whatever it is, it's not working. So I'm gonna go do that and then go back in. Throbbing ring of negative energy around a smaller, less throbbing ring of negative energy. You should ask Jessica about this next time you see her. See, it never recharged my punch. That's why I had to do that. There wasn't anything I missed in here, right? I think I got everything I need. From the junk. Da do da dee da do da dee da. He da do da dee da do da. Yeah, I don't think there's... Check the meat return, buy the red cola. Okay. Now, I want to go back to the hardware store. And you might be like, well, why the fuck are you going back to the hardware store? Run away from the fairies. A bear attacked them. They killed the bear. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the past and tell him about moving his shit. Put it at the pet store. Okay. Now we go back to the pet store. And there should be an outhouse that I can go into. Yep. Let's go to the past. This is the bait shop. Wriggling and slimy grubs. Barrel of chum. Miscellaneous useful entrails. Full of pickles. Full of dirt. Sealed. Sorry. I disarmed it. Hello there. Hello and welcome to Grady's Live Bait. I'm Grady and this, points everywhere, is my bait shop. Nice bait shop. Anything you need help with by any chance? Well, I'm always looking for people to take up night crawlers for me. What are night crawlers? He reaches under the counter, pulls out a handful of wriggling worms, which he then waves in your face. Ah, worms! You'll never forget that smell. Interested in doing some worm hunting? Sure, I'll get you some fucking gross worms, you weirdo. Can I see what you have for sale instead? You have minnows. Well, maybe I don't want minnows. I don't want grasshoppers. Grubs? No. Leeches? Ugh. Fine, I'm gonna go hunt for worms. Stinky ground right here. How many worms did you need? How many worms does this man need? He needs so many worms. Give me all my familiar chow. I'm gonna buff the fucking shit out of my familiar. Pet Dottie for a boon. I'm gonna get Dottie's boon instead. Bees. I'm giving this all to Sucker the Mosquito. But so, okay, so now I need to go to places to find night crawlers for this fucking bitch. This is a bad caveman vampire. Keep talking until they fuck off. There's gotta be a stink here. Well, I have a shovel, so I can dig up the basement, I suppose. But spooky. And another shadow rift. Oh, I'm being a cat. Trying to get all the mice to go directly into that. That's one of them. Say, when will you guys realize that it's easier just to go hide in this thing that I can't touch you in? Throbbing ring of negative energy around an oversized rat shape. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go talk to Jessica, I guess, about it. I got attacked by some kind of weird shadow monster. Like a sort of crazy abstract nightmare thing? Yeah, you seen that? Nope, never. Murray did, though. He described them to me once. Do you have some kind of ultra-scientific name for them? Yeah, weird shadow monsters. Anything I can do about them? Here, take this ring. Murray gave it to me and said I could use it to banish them if I ever got attacked by one. But I never have, so you might as well take it. Kind of weird little hole in space. Like a sort of shadow pocket kind of thing. Yeah, I put my hand in it. There was a hot dog inside. Did you eat it? No, don't answer that. Look, I'm going to suggest that you don't do that again. Okay, you're going to, though, aren't you? Fuck yeah, I'm going to. Shadow closing pliers. Did you know that compasses used to be different? What? Different how? Like north used to be called west or something? Alright, I kind of remember hearing about that. I was only about 3 years old when it happened, though. Seems really disorienting. Eh, people can get used to just about anything. Nobody complains anymore about how they stopped putting lard in chewing gum, for instance. I guess so. Who left me a message? Call Don T. Phone number. Salutations, whom is telephoning, might I inquire? It's me, Ernest. Ah, you recipientated my missive. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? It's an assignment of which I require your performation. Assignment? Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as a undertaking. Haha. Glad you aren't the comedic sort. Oh, the vampires? Well, as it happens, I've already done that. Like bro, I already did that. Putting the cow skull up. Hell yeah, look at that thing. Briefcase full of meat. Woo! 300 meat. That's a lot of meat that I didn't need. Another one. Don Toblerone verbalizing. Blah, 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 blah. He wants me to do something else at Crystal Dream Lake. Go to the hardware store and shake him down. Whatever. What freaking it? Oh, there's a worm spot here. That plump nightcrawler, hell yeah. Like I said, I think I gotta go to every single location to get all the nightcrawlers. They're confusing me. Exactly. I knew there was going to be a worm here. Is that the only worm, or is there going to be another one? There we go. Splashed some water on my face, and I cured myself of my afflictions. Going to the junkyard, and then the distillery, then Beppo's Hole, Fairy Lair. I gotta find these worms, bro. I don't know where the worms are, and I've got to find them. Nothing up top. Maybe some down in the hole. Because I completed this. Oh, well, I don't know what I just did. I did something. I guess it had something to do with what Jessica gave me with the shadow banishing ring. Okay, that down here, no worms. No worms, no worms. Sorry, I meant to go to the distillery. Is there a worm in the ground here? There is. Okay, I gotta look at my to-do list. What am I supposed to do? How many do I need? 5. Who's soaked handkerchief? 5 stench armor. So I'm assuming if I did something with it before, it would blown up and hurt all those vampires that existed. It's the fairy lair. This would be a place that I would think a stinky worm would be. Well, I was wrong, so we're going to the hardware store now. Got termite poison? I'm gonna propose a shaking. Might be able to get the termite poison from the past here, so I'm gonna do that real fast. Yeah, I'm taking this termite poison. Thermoblast termite spray. Mind you, don't get any of that on your skin, and don't breathe the fumes, and don't pour it down any drains or rivers, or otherwise let it get into the groundwater. And if the jar starts to melt, get it into a fresh jar straight away. It's that nasty. To the pet store. To the pet store. Go in here. There we go. No, we don't go in here. We go into the outhouse. Then we go talk to Grady and be like, hey Grady, I got all your worms. Now I'm leaving, you weirdo. Back to the hardware store. I gotta go back to Charles here before too long and get that weird crate so I can give a crate to my past self and not have to worry about it. And look at that cave full of mushrooms. Thanks, homie. Alright, we're going back to Ocean City so I can go talk to him and be like, hey, yo, man. I want some antique bandages. And he gives me the crate. Alright, look at that worm. Hello, you awful little critter. Briefcase full of meat. 400 meat, damn. Bro's just giving me all the meat, bro. Go back to the Crystal Dream Lake, go into the cave, and mushrooms are like, hey, fuck you think you're doing over here? Coming over here to attack me and shit. Watch this. I'm gonna. Ouch! Bye, Molly. Do 13 damage. Is enough to pop this feeder. Get him. Get him. Thank you, homie. What do you want? Shellacked earlier in combat now. So we go to the past before the mushrooms grew like crazy. And we have all these mushrooms. Why is Molly not here? Is she not able to fit in here or something? I mean, it's not like they're very strong. Bop. Molly, what the fuck's going on? Did I accidentally send Molly back to the speakeasy? I might have accidentally sent Molly back to the speakeasy. Whatever. Bye bye. Suck. Dead. Go familiar. Gotta knock the spores out of them. See these assholes? They think they can do stuff. I gotta knock the spores out of them. Dude, don't make that noise. I don't know. I don't want to know what you're doing, homie. Like, you're gonna be making a noise like that? Hell. Look at him, he shot out another one. I had to shoot her. Woodcutting axe. Alright, I destroyed the evil-looking mushroom. Perhaps the present will have less mushroom. Indeed, it does. Less evil mushroom. More glowing on the wall mushroom. Well, Molly's back. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Because I'll just say, Molly wasn't in my party, and now she's there. Is she actually in my party? She is now. I'm so confused, homies. Like, I gotta finish up the sandwich museum stuff. Like, look at this thing. Oh, I closed it. Which gave me a lot of XP. I think I've got, yeah, I've got 100. I got 333 XP. I might as well buy stuff. Do that for the AP, and then I'll do this because why not? I gotta do so many stupid things here, huh? Guys, like, I gotta do so many stupid things. Hey, look, now I'm digging up a grave for just pocket watch. Or homie's pocket watch that I'm not even going to use. Alright, everybody. I'm all out of time for this episode today. So I shall see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.